Hey guys, welcome back to Hillside Homesteading. I'm Salisha. Today we're going to be making a killer curry recipe. I've laid everything out for you, how I do it and how I accomplish the most delectable curry. Now you can use this with pretty much any meat or protein. If you were going to make this with fish, I would actually make the gravy, like the curry part, and then add the fish in for like a few minutes and then take it out. But if you're using anything else, like any gamey meats like beef or goat or venison or anything like that, you're just gonna have to cook it down twice as long as you would for the chicken. But it's super simple, it shouldn't take too much time, and I think you're really gonna enjoy it. So let's go. You can use beef, chicken, venison, pork, pretty much anything will work in here as long as you cut them into smaller chunks. They'll do great. So let's get to it, and we're gonna start with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Curry powder, I'm going to pour in a good amount, maybe like a good tablespoon. At least a couple teaspoons, depending on how much you're cooking. For 3 to 4 chicken legs, you'll put in about a tablespoon. Okay, and then the curry starting to sizzle. Keep it on low heat. This is what develops that really nice, deep curry flavor. If you don't sizzle it like this, you can do this with a tiny bit of water as well. It doesn't have to be olive oil. It could be butter, or whatever fat, it could be tallow, whatever fat you have. And then you just kind of let it bubble for about a minute. And that is the #1 trick to great curry. Now that it's bubbling, I'm going to add the chicken or the meat with a good amount of water. But you want to make sure you do this step to get the curry flavor nicely developed. Okay, let's get the rest of the ingredients in here. I'm just gonna let the chicken cook in that curry just for like a minute, and then I'm gonna turn them over. And then we'll get whatever veggies you want in here. You can add that in here now. I'm adding in here some carrots and some onions. Make sure it's covered. Okay, I have salt here, just my Himalayan sea salt. Just gonna get that in, mix it around a bit. And then I didn't add any chopped garlic in here, so I'm gonna get some garlic powder as well. And I just have my organic garlic powder. I usually refill this with my own garlic powder that I make, and I just put it back in this bag here. It's just easy for me to just kind of sprinkle it where I need it. Basically, you just take the garlic and you dry them out. You can slice them, dry them out, and then you grind them in your blender or coffee grinder, and you can make your own garlic powder. It's quite simple. While that's boiling away, we're going to chop and peel and chop a large potato. You can use 2 potatoes in there if you like it a little more potato-y, or if you're making a larger portion, like if you're using 4 of those chicken legs, then I would use 2 large potatoes. So I'm gonna peel this and then chop it, and once we're about 20 minutes before the done time, we'll toss these in. Okay, now that it's peeled, I'm going to chop them into small cubes. at about 40 minutes, we'll add the potatoes. And it's probably gonna cook for another 20 minutes, so I'm just keeping it on a nice low simmer here. I'm gonna get a lid on it. Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes now. The meat is pretty tender. I'm gonna pour in the potatoes, and then we're gonna let it cook for another 15 to 20 minutes max, and then we're done. So we're pretty much done here, and the last step is, see these potatoes here? All I'm gonna do is, whoop, camera's fogging up. So after the potatoes have been boiling for a while and they're nice and soft, we're going to use the back of our spoon and smush them to the sides of the pot. That's gonna thicken up the gravy so it's not so runny and it's nice and delicious. And then we just kind of smush them to the sides like that, and then mix it in. Once it's cooked down enough and we have a little less liquid, it's done. See how tender that meat is? Just trying, it's really falling off the bone. The gravy has thickened up nicely. Perfect. Now we're gonna serve it on a beautiful bed of rice. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed my recipe. Make sure you come back to the channel. I'll be posting a lot more recipes throughout the winter. Make sure you like and share the video. It really does help me out, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay peaceful.